Hey y'all, welcome to part 2 of reading through my book of the month TBR. So this is going to be another vlog. I didn't want to make the first vlog too long, so I figured I'd cut it into 2, which is kind of perfect because I have 4 books left. Well, really possibly 5. We'll see how it goes. You never know what's gonna happen. But anyway, so in this one I'm going to be reading Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter, as well as Girl Forgotten, which is the sequel to Pieces of Her. So we're gonna start this one today. It's about lunchtime. It is Thursday, November 10th. It's the 10th. And then of course we still have Sign Here. This is by Claudia Lux, and still have as well as Lisa Jewell. The Family Remains. So I'd like to read The Family Upstairs before I do this because I just want to refresh my memory of The Family Upstairs. And I kind of feel like I might feel different about it because I remember when I first read it, I didn't know how I felt about the whole culty situation. So I'd like to reread it and see if it makes any difference now. Yeah. I'll probably will be listening to all these books via audio. I have them ready to go, whether they're with my library, Audible, or I can never think of Scribd. So anyway, I just fed Bella her lunch. I'm about to feed myself lunch, and yeah, start this one. I'm kind of scared, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so Pieces of Her is in my library, so I'm about to borrow that. But Karen Slaughter leaves us a little note on the inside, so if you want to pause and read it. Wish me luck. Hey y'all. So, whoa. I realized because I edited part 1 of this vlog tonight, which will go up tomorrow. I didn't let y'all know about Daisy Darker. I did like it. I think I settled on like a 3.75 star. This is probably my least favorite Alice Feeney. It was still a good read. It was still a fun time. It was entertaining. It gave me like just good old-fashioned mystery vibes, like Clue, or just like a good Agatha Christie mystery. It so we're following, what's her name? Oh, Daisy. Duh. Oh my god. Yeah, we're following Daisy, and so they are attending her Nana's 80th birthday. Her Nana lives pretty much out of nowhere on this like island, so when the tide comes in, nobody can get on or get off the island. So the whole family attends this birthday party for Nana, and the tide comes in. There's no way to escape. They are on the island, and they keep getting picked off one by one. So yeah, just a good mystery whodunit kind of thriller. I did feel like it was a very slow burn mystery, but it was entertaining. The ending is what got me and like pushed me over that edge. It could possibly pretty much be a 4-star for me, but the more I sit on it and the more I think about it. But yeah, that ending, like I wasn't prepared for that, and it was really good. Like, thumbs up, Alice Feeney. Like, that's where Alice Feeney came in at, like, right. Not that the book didn't portray her fabulous writing. It was just how everything ended, the twists and the turns at the end, and that was, yes, that was Alice Feeney right there. So yeah, a very good read. I had a good time with it. And so far with this one, I haven't made it very far. I don't know if you can see my bookmark. I think I'm on chapter 3. The chapters are really long. I think I'm almost to the end of chapter 3. I am listening to it. The audiobook seems to be really good so far. This narrator does like great sound effects kind of thing. The very beginning, like we open up and we pretty much start with a bang, but then it kind of starts to fade a little bit. Like I said, I'm only on chapter 3. I'm only on the very beginning. I didn't get a chance to really listen to a lot of it, but yeah, so far so good. It is Thursday evening. It's like 9:41. I'm ready for the weekend, and tomorrow's Friday, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Happy Friday, y'all. I'm still working right now. What time is it? I was just 10:50. I was thinking it was later for some reason. Whoa, gotta adjust to the lighting. My Winc wine just came. I don't order this every month because it's like 60 bucks a month, which is actually not that expensive when you think about it. I probably spend more than that on bottles of wine throughout the month. But anyway, yeah, it's $60 a month. You get, hold on. Ugh. So this is how it comes. The only thing is, it requires an adult signature. So when it is delivered to you, you gotta make sure someone is home to sign. They used to not require it, so I don't know what changed, but now I have to sign for it. So I always try to make sure I file like, I did like the notifications for FedEx, because it's delivered by FedEx, to let me know when it's coming so I can like plan to be home. So anyway, I knew it was coming sometime today. But anyway, so yes, Winc is a wine service. I'll have like a referral link down below if you want to check it out for yourself. I don't really know what it does for me. I don't know if it benefits me if you use my link. I'm not sure. It might give me a bottle of wine. I don't actually know, but it's down there if you want to check Winc out for yourself. I find that they really do have some nice bottles of wine. And really good prices as well. This is probably like, dare I say, maybe the cheapest wine service I've run across. Of course, I probably haven't looked at everything, but yeah, it's like $60 a month, but you can skip months. You don't have to, you know, spend it. You just go into your account and say skip this month kind of thing. I picked 2 Cabernets, a Pinot Noir, and a Moscato. So let's see what we got here. This is the Rouge Admirals Cabernet Sauvignon, and it looks like all of these are screw tops. I love me a screw top, y'all. Love me a screw top. Okay, this is the Pinot Noir. This is the Cape Route or Cape Route. I would say Cape Route. I've actually never tried this one. I think I might have tried this one already. I think, I'm not positive, but I've never tried this one. Featuring red fruit, pomegranate, and white pepper notes. This fresh and easy drinking Pinot Noir leaves you with a mouth-watering acidic finish. Okay, so there we have it. We have that one. That's the Pinot Noir. This must be the other Cabernet. Now, I have had this one before and I do really like it. This is Invoke. This is also an Australian wine. Dark and mysterious and dripping with a black fruit. Invoke is perfect for those who favor a rich red. This Cabernet Sauvignon is lush with notes of blackberry, cocoa, and blackcurrant. Sounds really good. It tastes really good as well. If you get, you can get less. Well, you don't have to get like 4 wines. There's like different amounts of wines you can get, but if you get more than 3, you get free shipping. So to me, it's worth it to get 4 bottles of wine. I usually end up paying extra than the $60, but it's always less than $10 unless I get extravagant on picking my wines, which I have not done yet. It's always been less than $10 that I'll pay extra. So it's like, instead of 60, it comes out to be like 60, between 60 and $70 for 4 bottles of wine. And like I said, honestly, I probably spend more than that a month on wine. I just don't keep track of it. I need to, you know what? I need to do that, because if I'm spending less by ordering this every month, it might benefit me. But like, you know, like I said, I like my go-tos, you know, every now and then. Anyway, this is Christmas Moscato. I love a good sweet wine every now and then. Moscato is usually my go-to sweet wines. Goodness gracious. Let's see what this one actually doesn't say anything about it, but it's a product of Italy. It's a Moscato. Moscatos are usually sweet. But yeah, I like to have a little sweet wine every now and then, especially during the summer, but even during the winter, every now and then I'm craving just something cool and sweet over my, you know, bold red wines that I often drink. So that's it. Those are the wines I got for this month. So yeah, if you're interested, I mean, you know, if you want to take a look, if you feel like it, the link is down below in the description box to check out and get some wine for yourself. But yeah, don't feel like you have to. Never feel like you have to do anything I promote on this channel. It usually doesn't benefit me at all. But anyway, yeah. All right, I gotta get back to work. Fast forward to, it's almost 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's 5:45. We're gonna have some wine. So since I have not tried the Pinot Noir before, we're gonna do that. I went grocery shopping after work. No, actually I visited with my sister-in-law after work, and then I went grocery shopping. So I'm putting the groceries away, and then I'm gonna make me a little salad for dinner. But let's see how this Pinot Noir tastes. I'm gonna pour me just a little sip. I don't know why, because I'm gonna pour me some more no matter what. It's kind of smooth. I should have known. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna go put groceries away, and I'm gonna continue listening to Pieces of Her while I'm doing all that. Yo, my cat has gone nuts today. So it is, excuse the background, so sorry. It is Tuesday, is it Tuesday? Oh my gosh, it's already Tuesday, y'all. It's Tuesday evening, sometime around 9:30. It's been a while since I've vlogged, but anyway, I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know that I have aborted Pieces of Her. I can't do it. I can't get into it. To me, it's very boring. I feel like nothing really has happened since the beginning of the book. Okay, so we're following Andrea. Spoiler alert, just saying, in this book, she is U.S. Marshal Andrea. U.S. Marshal, hold on, I saw it in here somewhere, because I was kind of reading into like what to expect, and U.S. Marshal Andrea Oliver, and this is the sequel to Pieces of Her. So anyway, she is not a U.S. Marshal in this book, So I'm guessing she becomes one. In this book, we are following Andrea as she pretty much tries to figure out who her mother is. So at the very beginning of the book, we get like this badass mother action, okay, or this badass woman is Andrea's, or Andrea, I don't remember how exactly you say her name, but is her mother, and Andrea knows nothing about her mother and where she has learned all these techniques and things and all this badassery. But yeah, so in the beginning of the book, there is a very badass moment with this woman, and it just kind of goes downhill from there. And Andrea ends up on the run. I'm not gonna say why. That might be a spoiler alert. I'm not sure. But yeah, I got about 50% into it, and I just couldn't go anymore. I just didn't care. It was very boring, and it was making me not want to pick the book up, and I don't want to get back into a slump. So I am aborting this book, and I don't think I'm going to go into this one either. I hate that because I bought these books as Book of the Month books, but you know what, it's okay. They are beautiful books, and who knows what I'm gonna do with them. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know. Let me know in the comments if y'all have read Pieces of Her or even Girl Forgotten, because I thought about even starting Girl Forgotten just to see what it was all about, because it actually, the synopsis sounds really good. I mean, yes, Andrea is now a U.S. Marshal, and I may not know how she got there. Well, we have a history. We have a little, it says a girl with a secret, an unsolved murder, and one final chance to uncover a killer. And then it says Long Bill Breach, 1982. We have prom night. So it like, apparently something happens on this prom night. 40 years later, this murder still remains a mystery. So apparently a murder happens on prom night in 1982. So it's like I'm kind of interested into like what, but I don't, you know, do I need to know this book in order to know this book? Like I don't know what to do. At this point I don't know what to do. It's kind of been a hell of a week so far, and it's only Tuesday. I am in training this week, and I am also attending a seminar tomorrow, so I'm not gonna really have a lot of time to listen, much less read a book. I am still reading Crankshaft. That sounds so weird when I say it, because I want to say Crankshift, but it's not Crankshaft. It's Crankshaft by K.M. Newholt. It's the first book in the Big Bulls Mechanics, and I'm really enjoying it. I just haven't had time. By the time I get in bed and I can read a little bit, I am exhausted, and I end up falling asleep before I can like get a chapter in. So it's just kind of a bad week to be doing this, but we're going to continue on and see what we can do. I don't know what I'll be able to listen to or read tomorrow. I'm going to try to read a little bit more of Crankshaft tonight. I am over 50% into that book. And like I said, I am really enjoying it. I'm loving the story. It's as always, it's funny. The guys get into a bunch of shenanigans, and it gets me out of my head. But I'm just so exhausted by the time I get to it. Like right now, I'm really tired. I just got out the shower, so I'm trying to let my hair air dry a little bit. But tomorrow I have a seminar to attend and a lunch to attend. So I don't know how much listening, much less reading time I'll be able to get in tomorrow. And then I have more training for the rest of the week. So it's just a lot going on this week, and I'm kind of in a mood about it. But I'm trying not to let it take over my life, but sometimes it just does, you know. And I don't want to get in another slump. December's upon us. We have Vlogmas to do. We have to get through this video. But yeah, I'll keep y'all posted.
Didn't want to handle it. Yeah, right. Some of the businesses complained and they'd lose a lot of money that weekend and all that kind of shit.
And then they got big, beautiful bass boats and 3/4 ton whistles in the drama.
Can you imagine?
And you know, Bill, whenever him and Betty Jo built that house, Bill did everything. I mean, he didn't
Yeah, I knew
contract
they
nothing.
did everything themselves.
And he built that house for under 200.
Hey y'all, I have not been vlogging this week. My apologies there. It's just been a busy week with work. I'm actually making me a sandwich for lunch. It's 12:16 and it's Thursday, November 17th. Trained all morning. It's just been busy, so I haven't been able to listen to anything. So as you know, I ditched Karen Slaughter. I probably won't be trying any more of her books because which is sad, you know, I hate that, but the ones that I have read, I've read actually like got through one of them and I just didn't like it. And then this one I just couldn't get into, so I'm not even gonna do the sequel. So I'm about to start, because I have, what do I have to do today? I have to work on a report today. So I'm gonna get started listening to Sign Here by Claudia Lux. I have the hard copy, I just don't have it in my hands right now, but I got the audio on Audible. I used one of my credits. It is available through my library, but it's on hold for like 15 days. And we don't have 15 days here. We need to get through these books. It's 10 hours and 28 minutes long, and it's read by two narrators, McLeod Andrews and Brittany Presley. I think I've listened to Brittany Presley before. That sounds very familiar. But anyway, we are gonna start that audiobook today while I'm eating lunch and doing that report. So yeah, hopefully I'll give y'all some more feedback on that. And I haven't really been going anywhere or doing anything. I sat outside with a glass of wine at my brother's earlier on this week. You saw a little, what? A little montage of that. Bella's down here, she likes turkey. And I'm having turkey for lunch. So she's like, I want some of that, please. Does anybody else like rye bread? I love rye bread. What you doing, Bella? We got a fire going? It's your favorite thing. It's your favorite part of the season. The fire. Oh. We got a fire, we got a Bella, we got a Spider-Man, and we got a husband making me dinner. And a glass of wine. And I'm editing. Okay, y'all, happy Friday. We finally hit Friday. I'm so excited. I have to go run some errands. I have to go pick up medicine. I need to go to CVS, possibly Walgreens. And I think that's it. I think that's all. But I've been listening to Sign Here by Claudia Lux, and I absolutely love it so far. It's like cute in a evil type of way. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm having fun with it. I'm not that far. It doesn't go by chapters. We're following, is it Peyote? I think it's Peyote, who resides in hell and works in hell. And we're also following members of the Harrison family. That includes, let me go through. Silas, which is the father figure. Lily is the mother. And then Mickey is the daughter. And there's also a son, but we don't follow him. And I don't think I don't think he's in here that we're gonna be following. So it's just gonna be like those 4 people. The 3 members of the Harrison family, and then Peyote. I love Peyote. He's like a kind of sort of humorous character in a weird, evil kind of way. I don't know. I don't know how to describe this book. Cozy horror. I'm back. I didn't get any footage while I was out. It was, there are way too many people out there right now. Yeah, so I just went to pick up some medicine, and I went to CVS. I didn't go to Walgreens. I decided just to hurry up and come home because Michael was leaving for the camp, and I always like to tell him bye before he leaves. I went to check on my mom and dad and see if they needed anything. I had to get, their cat needed litter, and Mama was gonna go, but I was like, no, you stay here. You know, she's still got a broke hand that she's dealing with. So I went do that. I went to PetSmart and got litter for Minu, and I got Bella some more food because she's almost out. And now I'm home. I got Minu situated with her litter. Michael off to the camp. I'm gonna pour me a glass of wine. We're gonna open up a new bottle. I think I'm gonna do this one because I don't remember. I want to say I've had this one, but I'm not positive. So we're gonna open up this one. I know I've had this one. I've had this one twice, and it's really good. So if you do Winc wine, or if you want to do Winc wine, I have a link down below. And I think what it gives me is a like a $30 credit towards my wine. So you don't have to use my link, as always. You can just go to winc.com, I think, and oops, it's one of the most inexpensive wine services that I've run across, and I enjoy it every now and then. I don't do it every month, but I do enjoy it when I do it. I enjoy picking out the wine because I like to read everything about it. So this is a Cabernet. Ooh, it smells really good. Let's do the swirl test. Oh yeah, like I know what I'm doing. It is good. Yeah, they say when wine, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it on camera, but they say when you swirl it, it leaves like that little film that kind of trickles back down into the glass. They say when it does that it's a good wine. When it, like, I guess basically like sticks to the glass. This one definitely sticks to the glass, and it's pretty good. Look at my little cinnamon roll. Look how sweet it is. With my cinnamon roll. Oh my goodness, Mama, stop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. But you're so soft and pretty. Okay, I'll quit. Hey y'all. Oh, I got an itch. Sorry. It's Monday. Happy Monday. I just finished Sign Here by Claudia Lux. Loved it. I gave it 4 stars. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I keep calling this like a cozy horror. It's on Audible. In the description it says horror and psychological suspense, which is pretty much kind of accurate. But it was just a lot of fun. When I describe it as cozy horror, it's almost like a cozy mystery. It just got that vibe. It doesn't have like this horrific setting, or even though it's supposedly, you know, we follow a guy that works in hell, it's not like a grotesque type of horror. It's just fun and lighthearted horror. I don't know how to explain this, but it was a lot of fun. The family that we follow are the Harrisons, It's a messed up family. They have a messed up background. We follow Silas, who is the dad. We follow Lily, who is the mother, and then we follow Mickey, who is their daughter. They also have a son, Sean, but we don't follow him, but we get his thoughts through our other characters. And then of course Peyote, which is our guy that works in Hale. And then we have some other characters in Hale that he works with that we get to meet. So basically what Peyote's job is to go to those that, you know, is sort of like make this wish when things are just not going well, or, you know, they want, like, for example, if someone's daughter is dying and that person says, you know, take me instead, Peyote will show up and be like, hey, sign here letting me know that I get your soul, or Hale gets your soul, if we let your daughter live. That kind of thing. That's Peyote's job. So yeah, but we follow the Harrison family because the Harrison family has a bit of a history with Peyote, I guess, and all their doings and their signings. Like, it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this one. I did listen to this on audio. It's a fantastic audio. So I couldn't find it anywhere else but audio. No, I take that back. It was on my library, but it was like a wait list of like 15 days or something like that. And I was ready to read it. So I got it. I used a credit on Audible, and it was well worth that credit. I really enjoyed the audiobook tremendously. I also finished Crankshaft by K.M. Newhold. I finished that last night. That also was so much fun. This is sort of a spin-off from the Four Bears Construction series by K.M. Newhold, and you know how much I love the Four Bears. So these are big bull mechanics. So we have more big, burly, hairy, middle-aged men just searching for love. They all work in a mechanic place owned by, oh, what's his name? I just read it. What's the name? Steel. It's owned by Steel. So this is Steel's story. Steel and Porter. Apparently we meet Porter in the one of the Four Bears Construction books, but I actually don't. I vaguely remember. No, I take that back. I vaguely remember meeting Porter, but I think it's very brief. But anyway, yes, we meet him in the Four Bears Construction very briefly. But he finally gets a story with one of our big bulls. Porter is a veterinarian. And like I said, Steel owns the Big Bull Mechanics. There's also a little backstory in this book that I think is going to lead to the second book, or is leading to the second book, with Steel's brother Gates and his best friend Tallahassee. Next up, as far as like continuing on with my book of the month reads, or shall I say listening my way through my book of the months, I'm going to do a reread of the Lisa Jules, The Family Upstairs, before I get to the next book, which I can never remember the name of. Okay, I'll link it. It's The Family Remains is the second book in this little series here, but it's been a while since I've read this one, and to my knowledge, I want to say that I gave it like a 3-star and I wasn't really loving it, but I want to see if I'm feeling the same way since it's been a while, and like my ratings have changed a little bit, as well as like what I like in a thriller. So let's just see, just because I'm curious, what I said about it when I first read it. I gave it a 3-star. I do say I'm very torn about this book. I was mostly bored throughout until around chapter 50. That's when things started to get interesting, and I really enjoyed all the twists that started to show up right up till the very end. So with that said, I'm gonna bump my rating to 3.5 stars. So there are timelines. Yeah, I'm remembering that now. There are timelines in this book as we follow like the history of this family. Looks like we follow, it says Lucy and Libby in present time, and Henry tells his story starting back to the late 1980s. And I did listen to the audio, which I highly recommend apparently. And it says that it has 3 narrators for each character. So I love a cast of characters in audio. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into this, or give this a re-listen, see how I'm feeling, if I'm feeling any different about it, and then we'll jump into The Family Remains. So yeah, that's how the journey's going. Hopefully I can finish and get this up for y'all by the end of this week. I need to grab me some lunch, start listening to The Family Upstairs, and I'll check in later. Are we gonna go outside? No? No outside? I don't blame you. It's cold. It's cold out there. Okay. Happy Wednesday. Happy pre-turkey day if you're in the US. It is, yes, November 23rd. I am working today. Tomorrow, of course, I won't be working, but I am going to be working on Friday, but it's just going to be half a day. Anyway, like you really care. I finished The Family Upstairs this morning. So yeah, so I got through it pretty quickly. I listened to it all day yesterday while I worked, and then the rest of it this morning. I had like 2 hours left this morning. I'm sticking with my original 3.5 stars. So it does hold my attention, but I find I do kind of get bored somewhere in the middle, and I had put that in on my Goodreads review. But the ending really keeps you on your toes. Like, you really got to be paying attention with all the twists and the turns and who did what and who is who, because there are so many characters. I mean, we're only following the 2. Wait, who do we, no, is it 3? We follow Libby in present time. We also follow Lucy in present time, and we follow Henry in you know, past tense and past times. Like, he's taking us back to when it all started. And I remember thinking, like, when I read this book, I hadn't read many cult sort of books, and I didn't know how I felt about it. Well, I kind of liked it in here, since I've reread it or re-listened to it. The audiobook's fantastic, by the way. I do see where there is room for another book, because it does kind of just, like, not necessarily leaves you hanging, but there's room there for more. So in comes The Family Remains, which I am going to start right now. I believe Bella is ready for lunch. I don't know where she's at. I think she went to her bowl, and she is patiently awaiting for me to put food in it. And then I need to fix myself lunch, and I need to put my sweet potatoes in the oven. I sent Michael to the store yesterday, and he bought these huge sweet potatoes. I did tell him, get, you know, good size, like medium size sweet potatoes. These things are beasts, so they're gonna take a long time to cook. But I plan on preparing my sweet potato crunch this evening, and then I'll pop it in the oven in the morning, because it does sort of take a while. The recipe says like 30 to 45 minutes in the oven for the crumble on top to yes, it's a crunchy top to sort of get crunchy. But I don't know if it's my oven or if, like, maybe the recipe is not accurate. I don't know, but it takes probably about an hour to maybe an hour and a half for the top to get to that crunchy crunch that I like anyway. But anyway, that's the plans for today. So I need to go put those sweet potatoes in the oven and fix myself something to eat. So I'm gonna put this in my ear while I'm doing that. But I don't think, I need to see if it's available on, I'm sure it's available somewhere, even if I have to use a credit from Audible. Okay, it is available on Scribd. Let me see if it's available in my library. And it's available in my library, so cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and borrow it from my library. Okay, y'all, it's much later. It is, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 7:30. So I'm pretty much done making my sweet potato crunch, but I just wanted to show y'all what it looks like before I put the crumble on top. Oh, so this is the sweet potato casserole part with nothing but goodness in it. Lots of sugar, some eggs, vanilla, a little bit of salt, butter, all mixed together in this lovely goodness. And this is the crumble that's gonna go on top. This is brown sugar, flour, butter, and pecans. So I'm about to sprinkle that on top of this here. So I thought I'd just give y'all a little show. But I am like 50% or maybe more into the family remains. Y'all, I am loving it. Like I prefer this one over the first one. It's so good. It's keeping me engaged. There's so many like storylines going on. It does reference to the first book. I mean, it kind of almost picks up where the first book leaves off, basically. But yeah, we got lots more storylines. We get more from, I don't know if y'all have read The Family Upstairs, but there's a character that we don't get much on. His name is Michael. He is Lucy's ex-husband. We follow Lucy in the first book. Of course, we follow her in this book as well. But yeah, we get like his backstory and where his life went after him and Lucy, I guess after she left him or after their divorce, I don't know. But anyway, I find it really fascinating, and I am like just really into it. We don't hear much from Libby. It's mostly Henry, who we heard from in the first book. He was the son of the people that own the house, and he's turned it into quite a character. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying following him around, and just the whole story. It's been a good time. I'm really enjoying it. So I just wanted to let y'all know that this one, in my opinion, is better than the first one. I feel like the crunch, I feel like the whole recipe was bigger, has been bigger than this in the past. I don't know. I wonder if I doubled it before, or maybe I made two. I don't know. I don't know. I hope this is gonna be enough for tomorrow. But doesn't that look amazing? So in the morning, I'm gonna put this in the oven so the crunch can start to crisp up. So when you bite into it, it'll be crunchy. Oh my gosh, I love this. I could just eat it like this. No baking involved. But yeah, it usually bakes for about 45 minutes to an hour, just depending really how long. I just kind of pay attention to the crust. It's gonna start getting, you know, like a darker brown, and it's gonna be like crispy to the touch. So yeah, so this is the sweet potato crunch.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go, go.
I'm in my bathroom, sorry. I just finished The Family Remains by Lisa Jewell. Loved it. Loved it. How is it that a second book, a sequel, is better than the first? Yeah, it happened, I know. But I really, honestly, I was not expecting that to happen. After I reread or re-listened to The Family Upstairs and kind of sort of felt the same about it, I was really worried about this book. But y'all, this was some good shit. A lot's going on. We have lots of characters. We pick up where we left off from The Family Upstairs. Yeah, like so many people and background people that we met in The Family Upstairs but never really had a full story on. We get the stories on those people. So one of the characters is Michael, who is Lucy was married to him. He has a very minor role in The Family Upstairs. Lucy is, I don't want to give too much away, but anyway, if you've read it, you know who Lucy is. And then we have the backstory, a little bit of backstory from Justin, who I completely forgot. Justin, once again, can't give anything away, but very, very, even more of a minor character I feel than Michael was. Yeah, we get a little bit of story from him. We hear from a detective, Samuel. He is investigating the whole, whatever went down in The Family Upstairs. He's investigating it. I can't really talk about this book without giving anything away from the first book, because you really do have to read the first one. And it picks up right where it leaves off. Yeah, it was really good, and like I said, lots of backstories. We go back into the past when The Family Upstairs was taking place, but we get the point of view from another character. Her name is Rachel. I think she might also be very, very, very minor in The Family Upstairs. I don't even remember her name being mentioned, but maybe I'm sure it probably did, because yeah. But anyway, we get her story from back when The Family Upstairs was going on. Part of it, no, yeah, part of what was happening in The Family Upstairs. Oh God, it's so, like I said, I can't talk about it without giving The Family Upstairs away. But I say go for it. Read The Family Upstairs and read The Family Remains, because this book is, wow. I had a great time with it. I couldn't put it down. I didn't get to listen to it yesterday. Today is actually the day after Thanksgiving, so it's Black Friday today. And I am just kind of getting myself ready for the day. Yeah. And it's currently 4:15. I worked till about 11:30 today, and I never got out my pajamas. So after I did that, I was like, I need to get myself, like, you know how you just kind of get in a little frump? Like, I didn't want to be frumpy. So I got dressed, did some makeup, minor makeup, curled my hair a little bit, and yeah. So now I'm like just doing stuff around the house as I was finishing listening to the book. And I just finished listening. It was fantastic. Loved it, 5 stars. Sorry I didn't vlog much yesterday. As you can see, I went on or as you saw, I should say, I went on a little limo ride, and that's about the extent of footage that I got. And then it wasn't great footage, because for some reason I thought I was filming in some spots, but I was taking a picture. Like I don't know, I need to pay more attention. That has not been the first time that has happened. I forgot to mention that the audiobook is amazing, fantastic. Highly recommend the audio if you can get your hands on it, or use a credit. It's definitely worth the credit in Audible. I borrowed mine from the library though, but it's a cast of characters. Everyone has a voice. I love when that happens in a book. It just made the experience of the book even better. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. I'm also making me some cauliflower rice. My brother cooked a gumbo, but I have been eating so bad, y'all. My stomach has just been bloated and gross. So I'm trying to get back into doing better things for my stomach, if not for myself. So yeah, I'm gonna have cauliflower rice with my gumbo. I'll let y'all know how that goes.
Those are cute.
Mm-hmm. Jojo, what you got in there for me to drink?
Sprites, but they're probably not cold.
You got
I was gonna get out today. It's Saturday, by the way. Saturday, November 26th. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start The Last Party by Claire McIntosh. Since I'm currently not really reading anything, I was gonna end the vlog, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started and just see how it goes. I borrowed the audiobook from my library this morning, so she's ready to go and listen to. It is read by, and I don't think I've ever listened to this narrator, Chloe Ongar Davies. I don't think I've ever listened to anything by this narrator, so we shall see. I will keep y'all informed, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
Some might actually. Me and my husband have a video editing business. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. And we've been trying to think. Yeah. We've been trying to think. Right now we're doing commercial edits, but we've been trying to think of like ways to kind of customize it and do things.
Does it feel too big? You want me to go down one?
Hey, maybe out so cute too.
Essentially
That feels
up to
good.
them to learn about
I love
it.
it.
To my understanding.
Here's my bracelets. These are the permanent jewelries. She can do rings, necklaces, anklets, but I love them. I got two, a gold and a silver, because I like mixing metals. Excuse my old hands and arms. But just wanted to show y'all, I love them. I'm super excited. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I know I was gonna start the Claire McIntosh book, which I did, but I don't like the audio. So I'm just gonna read it. I wanna give it a chance, you know, before I just, you know, nix it, because the whole time I'm listening to it, I was like, okay, I don't like this narrator. I mean, I understand that it's Irish, but the Irish accent that she was doing, it was making me hard to understand what she was saying. So I couldn't get into it. So I'm going to read it with my eyeballs. Just wanted to say that. And tell y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. As usual, I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me while I kind of made my way through my Book of the Month books. I'm not gonna completely do a wrap up, because I think I'm gonna film that as a separate video, because that's gonna be a lot to go through, and this video is already long. But these are the 3 books that we made it through for this vlog. And of course, I liked all of them. The Family Upstairs was a reread or re-listen. The audio is fantastic, and I enjoyed it. This is very bad position I'm in right here. But yeah, the Family Remains, excellent, absolutely loved it. Sign Here was a super fun, sort of cozy horror. I had a good time with it. Stay tuned for Vlogmas, which happens next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, things go well. And yeah, again, thank y'all so much for watching. Hugs from me all around, y'all. Hope y'all are having a wonderful start of this holiday season, and I will see y'all for sure on December 1st. Bye, y'all.